joined by head coach Charlie Ernst. Will allow him, to put his headset on. And Coach, we'll go ahead and get your headset on, get that mic close to there you go. And what an effort by your team. And we talked about it. We know how good Drury is. We know how good Findlay is. And it was two heavyweights going at it, and you got to be proud of your guys.
Man, I'll tell you what, Jason, a lot of respect for Drury. They're very well coached. They're a tough team to prepare for because they run their motion offense as well or better than anyone we play. And then on top of that, they play about 6 or 7 different defenses. They play a lot of guys, so you're constantly, looking for matchups and adjusting. They are a very difficult team to play against. Last year we ended up our zone worked for us, so it didn't matter who they had on the floor. It didn't matter who we had on the floor, and they struggled to get. It wasn't so easy this year. They were better prepared for our zone, but give our guys a lot of credit. I thought it was a total team effort. Anthony stepped up, hit a big 3. I thought Chaz and Ethan gave us unbelievable minutes off the bench, and our bigs just persevered. It's good to have Aaron back being aggressive on offense. So, I could sit here and talk about a lot of guys. Just really proud of our team. And I think finally I'd like to mention we had a great crowd here today of Oiler fans, and I really think it made a difference.
It certainly did. And you look at the box score, Coach, and I think it says what Findlay basketball is about. Everybody contributed, and you mentioned the bench, Ethan with a big performance, but even Devin Stover goes 3 or 4 from the foul line in a tight ball game. You had guys step the line. Tommy steps the line, makes 2 free throws. Ethan makes several free throws. It was a total team effort throughout.
Well, we're 2 of the top assist teams in the country. Drury's number 1, and we're in the top 10. And both teams held each other to 10 assists and 13 turnovers. So we had equal numbers there, and I think both teams are underrated defensively, and I think that was on display today. And we just had to find a way. It's good to see us out rebounding them. I didn't mention Devin earlier. Devin's key to our rebounding and our defense. And then he had a couple offensive putbacks where he got fouled. Just a lot of good things. I mean, it was a tough game to coach. I'm not going to lie. From trying to decide, do we try to have the upper hand on offense or to match up on defense? And their coaches did a great job of substituting, trying to find our flaws. And, man, it was a cat and mouse game. I was doing a lot of thinking over there. I didn't hardly have time to argue any referee calls because I was spending too much time trying to coach our team. And, that's what I'm talking about with playing Drury. So I give our guys a lot of credit. We had some odd lineups. We had lineups out there that couldn't run the stuff in our playbook very well, so we just had to play. And fortunately we're here in mid-March. Our guys have played a lot of games. They've just kind of figured it out.
Certainly did. And I think, we talked with Aaron. The Moose was loose here today. Trey was doing Trey things. But I thought the difference was Alex in the second half. I know he was in foul trouble and was out, but he had some big rebounds. You were able to get a dunk inside and just got enough inside there in the second half. And I think that opened up some things.
Man, there were so many big shots. And I said this to our players after we lost to Walsh. I said, when you lose these kind of games, you remember all the plays you didn't make, and when you win these games, you remember the 1 or 2 you did make. And, they had 2 or 3 shots, to be honest, somewhat prayers, that went in at the end of shot clocks. Yep. And when those things went in, we had them on the ropes at that point in the game, and it just didn't make you feel very good about how this one might end up. But, again, I told our guys all week, we just can't allow negative plays to impact what we do on the next time down the floor. And thought first half, we cracked a little bit. I know we were leading, but we were cracking. And we had to remind our guys at halftime, and I thought the second half we showed a lot of mettle. We really stuck together and did what needed to happen to get a really big win here today.
Well, just a huge win, and you get to move on. And this is why it's so fun in March, because now we started today 64 teams. By the end of the day, half of them are going to be left. We're one of them, and that's special and a big opportunity on Sunday.
Tell you what, this never gets old, and this is just a lot of fun to be a part of the national tournament and to come out of here with a win with the guys that you spend the whole year with, working hard and living and dying basketball, and we live to see another day.
All right, Coach, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
That's head coach Charlie Ernst. Oilers victorious here.